Alright, now let's begin our very important lecture on values of price elasticity of demand. Price elasticity of demand can take any of the 5 values. It could be equal to PED, could be equal to, I'm using the symbol PED for price elasticity of demand. It could be equal to 0, or it could be PED could be greater than 0 or less than 1, or it could be exactly equal to 1, or it could be greater than 1 but less than infinity. It could be greater than 1 but less than infinity. Where is the symbol for infinity? Or it could be exactly equal to infinity, or it could be exactly equal to infinity. Alright, now let's discuss these values one by one. Keep the basic formula of elasticity in front of you. Percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in price. Now tell me, when is any fraction, this formula is basically a fraction. When is any fraction equal to 0? When its numerator is 0. So what this means is, if a good has a price elasticity of demand equal to 0, it means that however large or however small a percentage change in price is, quantity demanded, percentage change in quantity demanded is 0. Consumers are not at all responsive to a change in price. They continue purchasing the same quantity. Yani, let's say if price is increasing by, 10%, then percentage change in quantity demanded is 0. Or if price is, let's say, decreasing by 10% or maybe 25%, whatever, then percentage change in quantity demanded is 0. This type of demand is known as perfectly inelastic demand. Consumers are not at all responsive to a change in price. What type of goods have a perfectly inelastic demand? We have already discussed some in a previous lecture. According to some textbooks, insulin has a perfectly inelastic demand because insulin is a lifeline for diabetic patients. Even if prices increase, they'll continue purchasing the same quantity. It is necessary for their healthy survival. But I believe, in fact many other people believe, that insulin may not have a perfectly inelastic demand in developing countries or in low income countries, because here if prices increase, they might not be able to afford it. They might walk out of the market. But as per textbooks, insulin has a perfectly inelastic demand. Insulin or any other life-saving drugs, and other life-saving drugs, they have an inelastic demand. What else? Salt, chewing gums, goods on which we spend a very small percentage of our items has an inelastic demand, a perfectly inelastic demand. Let's suppose you eat chewing gums a lot. Daily you eat 1 chewing gum. That makes 30 chewing gums every month. Now if, let's say, you are spending, if prices of salt or chewing gums double, quantity demanded is not going to change at all. You will continue purchasing the same quantity because you are already spending a very small percentage of your income. So even if prices double, it is not going to impact your purchasing pattern, right? Then heroin and other addictive drugs, they have a perfectly inelastic demand. And wherever there is brand loyalty, that good has an inelastic demand. If you're brand loyal to a good, even if its prices increase, you'll continue purchasing that good, right? How does the demand curve for goods which have a perfectly inelastic demand curve look like? It is a straight vertical line. It is a straight vertical line like this. However high or however large or however small the percentage change in prices, quantity demanded is constant. Quantity demanded remains at the same place, same position. Next category of price elasticity of demand, between 0 and 1, right? Let's take the same formula again. When is any value between 0 and 1? When is the value of any fraction between 0 and 1? It's a basic mathematics question. When numerator is less than the denominator. So in this case, when percentage change in quantity demanded is less than the percentage change in price, absolute value of price elasticity of demand will be between 0 and 1. So let's say price is increasing by 10%. In this case, quantity demanded will be falling by less than 10%, maybe 5%. Or if price is, let's say, decreasing by let's say 5%, then quantity demanded would be increasing by, let's say, 1%. So percentage change in quantity demanded is less than the percentage change in price. You'll arrive at a value between 0 and 1. This quantity is not very much responsive to a change in price. This type of demand curve is known as relatively inelastic demand. What type of goods have a relatively inelastic demand? I would like to begin this list by listing two very important products which have a very inelastic demand these days. What are those? Any idea? First, we have respiratory masks. Respiratory masks and sanitizers. They have a relatively inelastic demand these days because of coronavirus. Even if prices increase, consumers will continue purchasing them. Quantity demanded might decrease significantly because there are some people who might not be able to afford them, but still it has a highly inelastic demand. These two goods have a highly inelastic demand these days. What else? Staple food items. I've already shared this concept with you. Staple food items have an inelastic demand because you're habituated to consuming them. We are habituated to consuming wheat, roti, rice, so they have an inelastic demand. Cigarettes have an inelastic demand. All goods which cause dependency, cigarettes, sleeping pills, they have an inelastic demand. Necessities like electricity and other utilities, they have an inelastic demand. You must consume them. You need them. Even if prices are increasing, you must purchase them. What else? Petroleum also. This good was appearing in my mind. Petroleum has a fairly inelastic demand, at least currently in the short run. The world is moving towards renewable energy resources like tidal energy, solar energy, natural gas, but presently still petroleum has a fairly inelastic demand, at least in the short run. In the long run, its demand might become elastic. What else? There is one item which I want to include here. A business traveler's demand for air tickets. This is fairly inelastic. Why? Because he must attend that conference which is taking place in Mexico. So even if prices increase, he must purchase the air ticket, or his company must purchase the ticket. What type of demand curves do goods? How does the demand curve for a good which has a relatively inelastic demand look like? I'll discuss it later. There is one reason why I'm not discussing it right now. Let's come to a third category where price elasticity of demand is equal to 1, exactly equal to 1. What does that mean? When is a fraction equal to 1? When the numerator is same as the denominator. In this case, when percentage change in quantity demanded is same as the percentage change in price. If let's say price is increasing by 10%, then quantity demanded is falling by 10%. If price is, let's say, falling by 5%, quantity demanded is increasing by 5%. This type of demand is known as unitary elastic demand. What are examples of good which have unitary elastic demand? No such example. There is no such example. Any good can have a unitary elastic demand at any point of time by chance. Can have a unitary elastic demand at any point by chance. So there is no such example. It can happen coincidentally anytime. Now how does the demand curve for a good which has a unitary elastic demand curve look like? Now it's basically not a linear demand curve. The demand curve for a good which has a unitary elastic demand curve, it looks somewhat like this. It's a rectangular hyperbola, right? Let me type it. It's a rectangular